How's that hair looking for you? It's pretty good stuff, isn't it? Yeah, help me. Nothing but quality here. High quality, nothing but the best. Oh man, it's gonna be so good. Boom, another three. Another three of vivid voltages. Here's what we've got going on. So I'm hosting my stream with one view. Oh, very good. Love that. Congratulations. You're the best. So I did the 9 packs yesterday. Today I'm going to do 3 more packs and see if I don't keep the 1 white per 3 or per 2 greens kind of thing. So I'm just going to start this off here. I don't know why I bothered trying to open the first one. Every day I do the same thing. I try and open the first one up here. That went better than normal. But it's just so much easier back here. I can just take onto it. There we go. Alright, let's see what we get. Oh, it's a green code card. Oh my goodness. Okay, well there's one of the cards there. But so far, I mean, in the last 3, we broke even with the 2 greens, 1 white. So we'll see what we get today. Alright. Boom. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? There's just madness and chaos. Hold on 1 second. Looks like we've got fighting type right there. We got Macargo, Drone Rotom, little fella, Swoobat. That's the cutest little looking Swoobat ever, isn't that? Well, maybe not. Fampy. Look at the little fella. I love him. Oh, the Yanma. I'm not sure I've seen the Yanma for Vivid Voltage yet. I think it's my first time seeing him. It's kind of weird because he's not like... No, he's just a basic. So you'd think in the other dozens or so that I've opened. Meowth. I would have seen him already. Duskull. Voltorb. And although it's green, yesterday in the greens I got a pretty great one. Not this time, but I'll take Nessa. I'll take Nessa any old day. You know what I mean? Yeah, Nessa. All right, by me. Boom. Electros. Here we go. All right. Cool. Let's see what we get for the next one. See if it's gonna be a white or a green. I can get one more green, then I've got to have a white. That's all there is to it. Here we go. All right, Electros. Nothing super. Let's stick together. Here we go. I don't know why they're sticking together. It's not my fault. I didn't do anything with them. It's not what I was doing. There you go. There it is. All right. This one is a green code card. All right. Cool. Very nice. It's going pretty good there. Toxic Alien. Where are you from, Toxic Alien? Are you from outer space? You here to probe me? There's a yellow with a yellow. You know, electric. Whatever. Nincadia. Man, I guess they're supposed to have a big cicada population this year in the southwestern part of the United States. League staff. Yeah, cicadas. That's such a weird creature. Like, they go in there for, 13 years? Some for 27 years? Outer rim of space. Okay, that's pretty foreign land to me. I've been to, what part, like, from the city or from, like, upstate? Rockruff. Whismer. Boom. Toucanon. Very cute little fella. And Clefable. Yeah, I like Clefable. Oh, Buffalo. Okay, yeah. Well, that's all right then. I like upstate New York. I drove through it, I guess, twice. I've been to New York City. I drove through New York City. I did not stop. Well, no. I've been to New York City. Yeah, we stayed for like a week in New York City once for a vacation. It was all right. I'm not a big city person, but I like the upstate New York. So I think that the funny thing is, I think everybody might be a little bit like this. Like in my head, growing up thinking of New York, I always thought like, I mean like everybody associates New York with like the city, you know. So it's just like, oh man, New York, that's just one big parking lot, you know. It's just like one big city just sprawled out of just, you know, mass chaos. And we got a white code card this time. Shining Fates today and decided. Shining Fates, nice. I like, dude. Shining Fates is, it's pretty good. I really like the Shining Fates. Although it's just like the pulls are so, yeah, they're low on the, lower than I'd like them to be on the shinies. Yeah, exactly. But like when I finally drove through it, like most of New York is actually pretty cool. I'm like, oh man, this is someplace I could totally live. Not a fan of, like, the city was fun. Like cities are okay to go to, but I could never live in a city. But yeah, I was surprised, like going up by Buffalo and up like it's attached to the lake. That just I don't know. It was we drove up through New York and hung out there for a little bit, and I was just like, man, there's a lot of farmland out here. Pincursion, a lot of just like good stuff, you know. It was actually kind of nice. It kind of like made me think about judging things just based off of what you see on TV. You know, like it kind of makes me wonder what people think of the U.S. and as a whole, like just by watching TV, because like, you know, New York was all I really knew was just from TV. All right, so let's see what this white code card gets us. All right, Globberpuss. Electrike. Execute. I don't think I got an execute from these guys yet either. So that's kind of, I think that's my first execute. And Riolu. I always say it wrong. I always say Rylu, but JJ's always correcting me. Yeah. The Adriandra. Oh my god, my lips and mouth are not working today. Yeah, I'd like to go up there and check that out a little bit more. Rylu and Tornados. I'm from originally from Western Washington, so I had the Cascades, which are kind of like that. I think the Cascades are a little bit taller kind of thing, but it's kind of the same concept, you know. Like you got like a little mountain range there to kind of like make the scenery nice, you know, and you kind of go up there for going up to the lakes and stuff. Well, there you have it. That's all I had today. Nothing major. I think tomorrow I'll probably have some Champions Path that I'm going to open. I think is the plan, because I'm going to open a couple with the kids, and then I'll just open the rest of them out here. Because like with Champions Path, you actually have to buy like one of these boxes kind of thing in order to get any. So there you have it. Here, just for being so friendly talking there, Toxic Alan, or Alien. Toxic I don't know if you wanted a code card, but there you go. Although there's other people watching. So I'll tell you what, if you shoot me a whisper, Toxic, I'll just send you one as well. Yeah, so what's going on with Pokemon these days is that so they share a printer. So there's a couple of things, right? One is that you had I don't blame it all on the COVIDs. I think that's a little naive, but they did have some of that where with the COVID, like, you know, people weren't at work for a little bit, so they weren't printing cards as much kind of thing. So the card printing went down. The other thing is that other cards use the same printers kind of thing, and baseball really took off, and they kind of baseball or basketball. I think they either way. Some of the other ones like took off, you know, and so like they're making more money off of those contracts, and so they printed just a little bit less Pokemon, but really it's because I think everybody was in the house. So another part of the thing is like everybody's at home, and so they they turned to Pokemon because like there's a lot of people who got into it, like when it first came out, who are now parents who are now getting their kids into it. So now there's a higher demand for it as well as part of the issue. So there's multiple things there that kind of caused the supply to be low and the demand to be high, and that created a perfect storm, because like even before Christmas time, I don't know, I kind of got into it at the wrong time too. Believe you me. So it's hard, like scrounging, and I'm not. I've bought one or two things on the secondhand market. Yeah, it is, but yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's hard to not get out. So I've mostly bought all of my stuff at MSRP. I'm looking at maybe starting my own thing so I can buy at wholesale and then just have an online store kind of thing and sell at MSRP. But yeah, finding stuff at MSRP is hard. I have bought one or two things on the secondhand market, but I'm not necessarily a fan. Like I'll buy cards that I need to fill a set, because I don't even have a full set yet, other than the McDonald's. But we're about there with Shining Fates. I'm about to the point where I'm going to do that. And Champion's Path, I think we have a good enough amount. And then also with Battle Styles, I think it'd be okay. And then there's a little bit others, but yeah. So really, the only thing you can do is watch the stores and know when they get stocked. They're like the stores around me, like the Target, like, and a couple other places. They've started stocking them at random times because the lines were getting too long. Like people would be there and they just buy it out. Luckily, Fred Meyer in our area have gone to like keeping cards behind a lock, and you can only get two things. But I mean, you can get two ETBs. Like if they got ETBs, oh good. Ultra rare black and gold. Ooh, yeah, I got. You know what's funny? That Eternius, was it the Eternius V or V Max? What's the? The funny thing is, like you say that, and if you just started them, yeah, I got the Eternius V Max was my first one. So that's funny. You got the Eternius V, yeah. Like my first big pull was him as well. That's kind of funny. Yeah. So like I go to the Fred Meyer. Because now they're only selling two at a time, so the people who are trying to scalp it and resell it on the secondhand market can't buy them all out. It's like there's something there for me, so I've been getting that okay. But Target, like if you happen to be there at the right time when they deliver it, like they don't have a thing. I still don't buy it. Like I don't buy them out because I think that's just a party foul. I'm I don't know. It's just me and my kids really at this point trying to collect them kind of thing. But yeah, the good news is not the next set that comes out. I can't think of the name, but the next set that comes out, they've ramped up production. They've got like different contracts with the companies that make the cards, the actual factories. So I know that they have more production, and then they're also doing a longer run before they release it into the wild. So that should go away in the next month or so when the next set comes up. Yeah. And then like you got the whole thing of like it's expensive. So like if you are paying more than just like retail price, it's a pain. And yeah, I'm kind of at the point now where I'm like, I think that's all I'm gonna, I'm kind of happy with what I got, and I don't really need too much more. But yeah, so hopefully Toxic, that the prices or you can find some at the store sooner here in the next couple months, and then you can get into it again and be happy about it. But right now it's kind of like it's a struggle, bro, especially like with Shining Fates and with anything. It's a struggle with anything. I happened to just get like stock up. Like when I first got back into it, I was like, it was just before it really, really became hard to find. And even then it was still pretty difficult to find Pokemon when I started looking for them. But anyways, that's all I got for tonight. I'm going to go and, I don't know, I guess I got things I need to go do, like chores. It's not what I want to go do, but that's what I'm going to go do. But thanks for watching. I'll probably be on tomorrow with some, about the same-ish time, with some Champion's Path, I think is what I'm going to do tomorrow. I need to, at some point, I've got a Zamazenta and Zarkan ETB that I need to crack open. Anyhow, thanks again for watching, whoever else is on. I'm glad you got the card there, Toxic. and I will talk to you guys later. Oh, Kevin's here. Oh man. Oh no, that was 15 days ago. Was the last one there. So yeah, probably about the same-ish time tomorrow. Other than that, that's all I got. If you have any questions, let me know. Yeah. See ya. And I'll answer that question real quick. I just open the packs. I don't stream me playing. Like I could. I don't play that much. I like play on my iPad. Is how I like to play, or I play with the kids, like with the actual cards. Uh, yeah, that's how I do it. So mostly it's just me opening packs, and I don't know why I bother streaming it. I think I do it just like to talk. I'm not a big talker, but it's easy to talk at a thing versus because like there's a disconnect between like me not sitting across from an actual person. I don't know. So sometimes I'll just BS and talk my way through things. But yeah, cool. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again.